think there's a lot of things that get in the way of people being innovative. We can both kind of answer this, but I think for me, one of them is just knowing what are the next steps to take. Fear is a really big thing that gets in the way of people trying to innovate. Like, am I smart enough for this? Do I have the right connections for this? Is this going to cost me more money than I have? I think funding is another really big impediment for innovation. In our product alone, we've invested over $400,000 in getting this to where it is. People don't understand that. So when they find out our price point, it's not a cheap product, but it's the amount of resources that it's taken to build this and come up with something that's literally never been done before, like the Wanderer, where we take 6 products and we meld it into one. The hurdles that we have come up against are profound. And so I can see why the majority of people don't take their product to market, because it's hard. Yeah, so we actually have 2 podcasts. The one that we do currently is called Do It in Nature, and that's focused on the outdoors. So we interview people who are basically obsessed with the outdoors, whether they started an outdoor company, an outdoor nonprofit, maybe they're an extreme athlete, an Olympic, medalist. We've kind of interviewed the gamut. It's a really cool show, and we've met some awesome people.
So for our other podcast, GSD Entrepreneur, it was a platform to have, Jules started it, and I actually came in later to be a co-host. But it was a platform for people to tell their story, and mostly entrepreneurs. And actually, it was mostly women entrepreneurs. And it's not that we excluded the men by any means. It just kind of gravitated to the women entrepreneurs. And during COVID, once COVID hit, we knew that we needed to do something for our network. We had that show for 4 years, and so we had built this network of powerful women entrepreneurs, not just in South Carolina, but just beyond, around the United States. And we started a platform where all those women were invited to show up and just be able to put out what their problems were, what they were working on, because a lot of them were entrepreneurs, and now all of a sudden they were teachers. They had their children at home, and so they were trying to grow their business and work with their children, and just trying to figure out and help them navigate. Not Jules and I, but as a group, we would try to help each other navigate through the COVID, through that network that we created through the GSD Entrepreneur podcast.
So we have a side hustle that was our full-time gig, but it's become a side hustle where we provide business coaching for small businesses, strictly for the decision makers of the business. So founders, owners, in the leadership of the business. That's something that both Stace and I love, because we love investing in other entrepreneurs and helping them grow.